Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, just working on the tail end of this beautiful piece. Just gonna get going. I have been working on it for a little bit, so you're kind of joining me mid crochet time. Almost at the end here, where I'm just mostly going to be doing black lines with a tiny bit of brown speckles occasionally. Okay, yarn. Okay. So, really glad you're here, and it's time to put this bad boy to rest. Glad you're here today. So, as far as I can see so far in this pattern on this lovely day, mostly black work. We're using a 4.0 millimeter hook. Okay. So I had to find a comfortable way of sitting where I can see and you can see. And my wrist is nicely supported. There we go. And I think I can actually wear my ring this time. Because there's only actually one brown spot, and then I'm done with every other color. And I still have a few more rows to go with just black. Alrighty. Oh, just using a single crochet to make up this beautiful piece. And I really think I am going to end up doing a back panel too that matches up. That way it doesn't matter which way that the pillow is put. You'll still have something cool to look at or sit against, whatever. And we are enjoying my coffee and doing my morning crochet. It's a good way to start the day, right? Now the back end of this is not very pretty, which is fine. I had to carry the yarn quite a bit, so what are you going to do? And that's nice. This is my kind of crochet where I don't really have to count till I get to the end. I think I know where it goes. I think it goes right under the other brown that I just put in the last row. At the end of this long, long row. I'm sorry. Caffeine hasn't hit me yet. There we go. I am not looking forward to weaving these ends in, that's for sure. Nope. Some hair. Because of course, some hair. Okay, so I believe we're hitting up on row 86 out of 93. Pretty sure 86 or 87. I have to take apart the other black one pretty quick here to get more black. Just gonna go like that. Nice and easy, just a single crochet. Which I can pretty much do without looking. And getting really close to being able to just crochet, single crochet, no problem. All those amigurumis. Here we go. I do like the colors to this. They feel very fall, very fun colors. That way, the fire at the sunset, not fire, but sunset fire. We know what I'm talking about, don't we? So not that brown swatch. This one. This one right here is the one I'm matching. And it's right underneath. Yep. And that will probably be my last little bit of another color in this project. I believe the last few rows that are coming up here are all going to be just straight through black. So I should probably be able to get this done today. It's the color changes that are the most time consuming. So you go through the top so that way your whole stitch shows up. If you do it after, it really does not work. It ends up a half stitch of color. And last one in this row. And that is where we're at. So just gonna mark that off so I know where I am. Okay. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was the end of 86. I was right. So we'll cut those strings fairly soon, but I'm gonna dig them in. Okay, is that my chain? It is already chained one. So turn around. And this is row 87. I'll probably just record myself doing this in case I wanted to do a more quiet one or a voiceover one, give myself a few more options with my videos. Still racking my brain over what to make my son. I think I have, I do have a wolf one I wanted to make for him. Do the joke that he's a lone wolf. Yeah, my middle daughter, she told her teacher at school that she was a lone wolf. Her teacher had to ask me about it. I was like, oh, that's a joke we say about her brother. I'm not surprised that she picked up on that, because it's just a little family joke we're all telling them. Oh, you're just a lone wolf, always on your own. Which he finds to be very funny, because it's just teasing. He went out the other day and had a really nice time with his friends. They've all been very busy, jobs, college, all that stuff. So they went out, and he said he laughed so much. I was happy to hear that. Because like I said, they've been really, really busy, all of them. So it hasn't been hard to have everybody be available at the same time. But they've been trying to. They're off on the weekends, and he usually works weekends. And the last couple weekends he's had off. So that's always nice. Okay. Yeah. This giant mess. Ooh, got my work cut out for me. I'll put on a good movie or something and weave in the ends. I always feel accomplished when I've weaved in the ends, so I do get that reward. It's not all just horror and screaming and crying. It's got its rewards. That just tells me that it gives it its finished look. It's the same thing when I'm cross stitching. I like doing the back stitching because I feel like it just solidifies the art, so it looks better and it looks finished and all that. I did a cross stitch of Ninja Turtles for my husband, of course, and it didn't say to backstitch. It said backstitch pieces of it, and I was like, I had to backstitch all of it. It looks a lot better with the backstitching. It makes the greens and other colors really pop out, which is what I wanted. I wanted the colors to be bright and in your face. That one took me a while. But it's hanging up on the wall and has been for the last 6 years, so it turned out well. Well enough, anyway. Okay, I'm just going to take a little sip of my coffee. Coffee day. My coffee looks a little bit milky today. It's because I made one of those powdered coffees last night before bed. Well, after dinner. I wanted an after dinner coffee flavor. I gave the girls some hot chocolate, and I figured it'd probably keep them up a little bit. So I made one of those, and I just use the same cup in the morning. I have 2 of those cups, and I don't always wash them between coffee. Most of the time I do, but last night I didn't do any more dishes, so I didn't feel like dirtying the other one, so I just rinsed that one out a little bit. So that's why I'm so creamy like that. And my coffee's starting to cool down, so I gotta start drinking it faster, I guess. I got right into making these stitches happen, so because I put this off for a few days. I put it down and I walked away from it, so now I'm doing other things, and it happens. Totally happens all the time. I haven't even picked up my skull one yet today. I worked on it quite a bit yesterday, so it's quite a bit larger, which is great. I'm almost halfway through the cake. This one is definitely a much larger project. Much more details in some weird ways. All the color changes and all that counting, and how many times I was just starting it off and I was just out to lunch and nothing was working and my numbers weren't adding up the way they were supposed to, and I was missing stitches, and it just kept going and going and going. If I've lost a stitch, we're just going to go with it. I'm not even going to try to figure out where it is and go back. I want this to, I can't tell. I can't see it. No one else has pointed out any issues, and I don't think they will. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And we all know I'm kind of a perfectionist on kind of a lot of this stuff, but in this case, I am pretty well done. I want to move on to the matching one so I can finish this up. I'd like to somehow get this to him closer to the time it was supposed to be. Alright, that was row 87. Okay, just marking it off. Excuse me. Oh, no. Yeah. That's right. Okay. In this black area, it's kind of hard to keep track of what row I'm actually on. Okay. And boom. Oops. So 3 more. So 6 more rows. Not bad. Well, thank you for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!